This is an example of a calculation where we find the interest rate when we know the monthly repayment amount of a loan. Question says Jenny borrows $35,000 from a moneylender. She must repay $696 each month for 6 years. What interest rate is she being charged? To know the interest rate we're being charged, we need to know how much interest Jenny is being charged. And to know how much interest she's being charged, we need to know how much she's paying altogether. We know the principal, so the difference between the principal and what she's paying all together on her loan is all interest. So that's what we need to find. Let's start by calculating the total amount that Jenny pays on her loan all together. We know that she's paying $696 every month for 6 years. Well, 6 years, that's equal to 72 months. So Jenny is making payments 72 times in 6 years. So she's making 72 $696 payments. And to calculate the total amount that Jenny's repaying, we do this calculation and that gives us $50,000, $50,112. So altogether, over the 6 years, Jenny is paying $50,112 on her loan. We know that she only borrowed $35,000. So the amount of interest is the total amount that she paid, take away the principal amount. She paid $50,112, and if we take out the amount that she had to pay back, the rest that she paid back was interest. 35, the other way around. $50,112. Take away the $35,000 that she initially borrowed, the principal and amount. And that means that Jenny ended up paying $15,112 in interest. So she paid $15,112 in interest. We need to calculate what interest rate she was being charged at so that this was the amount of interest that she had to pay. And the way that we do that is using our simple interest formula. We have I equals PRN. Now, we're not trying to find the interest this time. We already know that. So we can rearrange this formula for the variable that we are trying to find, which is the rate. The way we do that is we divide this side by P and N, and we divide this side by P and N. On this side, P and P cancel, N and N cancel. So we're going to have the interest rate is equal to interest over P and principal times the number of investment periods. If we substitute our values into this formula, we have interest was equal to $15,112 over the principal amount that Jenny borrowed was $35,000 times by N, the number of investment periods. Well, it was 6 years being charged per annum, so 6 investment periods altogether. So if we perform this calculation, we find that the interest rate was 0.0717,196, and so on, a few more decimal places. It doesn't seem reasonable that Jenny would be charged a 0.0719 interest rate. And that's because our answer has come out as a decimal. If we want to calculate this and if we want to have our interest rate as a percentage, we need to multiply it by 100. So therefore, our interest rate, or Jenny's interest rate, is 0.07196 times 100, which gives us an interest rate of 7.19 or 7.2% per annum. So the interest rate that Jenny was charged, 7.2% per annum, on her $35,000 loan with $696 repayments every month for 6 years.